that fourth beast, also known as the dragon.
It says, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, we're talking about that,
Yep.
going off all off into space, doing all their things up there. It says, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord.
Yep. So the Lord's gonna bring you down, just like He said in Isaiah the 14th chapter. And I was talking about when he said, "I shall bring thee down," He was talking about Lucifer. This is actually breaking down who Lucifer is, man. Lucifer is the so-called white man, starting with the elites, which the elites call themselves the Illuminati, right? Or we know them as the Illuminati. If you break down Illuminati, it means the illuminated ones. The Illuminati means light bearer. No. Lucifer is light bearer, Salakia. And Illuminati means enlightened ones, or the ones that hold the light. All right. So they're one in the same. That's who that's talking about. But they hold the light on the left-hand side. They got deep knowledge, but it's on the left-hand side, man. That's where their power lies at. It's talking about Esau, the so-called Jew.
That's why I read the first verse concerning Edom.
That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 5. If thieves came to thee with robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
And this devil, he's the biggest, greediest man on the planet, man. He takes everything to his control. He thinks everything is his. The lands that he possesses, the wealth of the world, the material, the resources, the material resources, everything belongs to him, at least in his eyes.
Right.
So yeah, it wouldn't be no grapes left. Go ahead.
It says, how are the things of Esau searched out?
How was the things of him searched out? First of all, through prophecy, also through the history. His track record.
Right.
The records are out there, man. All right? He's no longer this innocent man that he portrayed to be.
Records are out there.
It's plain. It's clear to see.
And he's at the point now where he's so proud of this stuff that he did, he had to show it to the whole world. Now that we found out, we're getting angry, we're starting to rise up. What does he want to do? He want to hide it and take it out to education now. Because he knows he got you figured out. He don't need to do that, what's that called? That like beat you down so you don't, that Stockholm syndrome type thing. Where you think in your mind he's superior over you. You don't need to do that no more. Everybody already is self-taught that at home. We know it said, all men, how are his hidden things sought up? All men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Yep.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Yep, because the other nations are going to be the ones that take you down in this last World War, man. You think you got everything in your hands, but these other nations, they're gathering together to fight you and take you down. The Lord is actually going to muster the battle for you devils to get taken down, man. You know?
It says, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Yep.
There is none understanding in him.
Yep.
Because that just shows how greedy, like the brother said, shows how greedy he is. Even the grape gatherers will leave some grapes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Robbers can't steal everything, but that's not what you do. You go to, you complete a land completely. You know, you are that horse leech.
Yep.
Like it says in Proverbs, that can never get enough. One leech can't suck all the blood of a horse, but that don't stop you from trying. That's how greedy you are. Anyway, verse 8, it says, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau?
Yep.
And the mighty men of old Teman shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Yep. Yeah, man. Cut off by slaughter. It's going to be violent when the Lord deals with you. It has to be, because that's the only language that you Edomites understand anyway.
Right.
It's violence, man. So it's going to have to take a sword slaughter to get you devils in the rightful place you belong, man.
Right. Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
And you're going to pay for what your forefathers done. Your forefathers is responsible for taking down the children of Israel, the apple of the Lord's eye. All right? You're going to pay for what your forefathers done. They're not here. So you're here.
But their nation is still here, and that's all that matters.
And you also are benefiting from it.
Right.
All right? So it would make sense that you pay for it. You benefit from it. So why not pay that tag? If I sit down in a restaurant and I order up all this food and then I get up and walk out of the restaurant, but those that came with me, my family that came with me,
They got to eat.
they got to eat. So they sitting there and they eating. What you think the waiter, when they come out, what you think the waiter gonna do?
Yep.
Well, the person that came here and ordered all this food is not here, but y'all sitting here eating it. So I gotta charge y'all.
So I'll put the tab on you.
Y'all gotta pay. Y'all gotta pay for this. Unless y'all just coming in here to steal.
And that's what the so-called white man wants to do. He don't want to pay his tax.
Nope.
Right about now, he wants to love everybody.
Yep.
The same images of who you call Jesus Christ, that white image that they used to beat us, it's the same one that they, in this day and age, trying to say love everybody with. But they used that to beat us before. That image in this book to beat us, now they're trying to say it's only about love.
Yep.
How hypocritical is that? You don't want to pay your tab. You got a tab and you gonna pay it.
That's right.
He said, prepare slaughter, to tie that word slaughter in, for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers,
Yep.
that they do not rise and possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, like, so that's talking about taking them all down, man. That's talking about in the kingdom. When this devil finally get destroyed and get put into captivity, man, that's gonna be the fulfillment. All right? Because the last time, you know, he was taken down, he was allowed to come back out and take the world by storm, and deceive everybody and fuck the whole world up, you know, and fill the whole entire world with cities.
Yeah.
So we gotta do it right this time, that this devil can't rise back up ever again.
Right.
So that's what the Lord is gonna have to be done. All right, go ahead.
It says, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord.
Yep.
Cutting off Esau. It says, I will also make it a possession of the bittern. I think that's a snake, a serpent. Oh, wait, let me see. It says porcupine right here. Okay. And pools of water. And I will sweep it with the besom of destruction. It's a broom of destruction in this Bible. But it's talking about destroying America.
Go.
Right, the land, the inhabited land of Esau.
Yep.
It says back in Obadiah 10.
Where are you from?
What do you mean?
Country? Are you from here?
Yes.
I thought maybe you were from Ethiopia.
No. We don't identify with Ethiopia.
The real Jews. Real. Okay. Verse 10 in Obadiah says, For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Yep. So the white man gonna get exterminated for what he done to the children of Israel.
Right.
All right. He gonna get paid double for what he done, and then he gonna get erased. You know. That's only right, man. Get rid of the cancer of the earth. Jack his ass up. Get him back for all he's done on the planet Earth, and then erase the problem.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's gonna happen. You know.
Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Most High gonna stretch his hand out against you so-called white people.
Right.
All right? He gonna bring swift judgment upon you. There's nothing good coming to the so-called white man.
Right.
Every time you read the scriptures about Esau, it's always something that is not pleasant. That's always coming his way. It never speaks of anything good involving Esau.
The small good that he had was when he shall have dominion of the earth. That's it though.
His so-called blessing.
Yep.
And he's at the end of that right now.
And look what he did with it.
Exactly.
He says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
And hey, that's talking about basically all of the Edomite dominion on the earth is going to be wiped out.
Right.
You rule in America, you rule in Europe, different other parts of the world where you're ruling at, Russia. Those places are going to get dealt with, man. The land of Israel. Go ahead.
It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. I know that's what it says. In the time that their iniquity had an end.
At the time when the nation of Israel had their end, you know, when we went into captivity under you, you did the worst thing that a nation could do to another nation,
Right.
because of how you handled the actual captivity, man.
And then you did it not just to another heathen nation. You did it to the apple of the Most High Zion, his children, Israel.
Yep.
It said, that's what's so key. In the time that their iniquity had an end,
Yep.
the time that they were supposed to, they had their punishment. Now that's enough. But you didn't stop. You kept going harder and harder and harder. You trying to really fulfill that hard with this mark of the beast, New World Order,
Yep.
that RFID chip.
And the martial law, the Jade Helm, man.
Yep.
You further proving your perpetual hatred for Jake, man. Allowing these cops and the military to gun these Jakes down, which they deserve it. I ain't gonna, we ain't saying that's all. They do deserve it, but we also see that you showing your hatred, man.
Right.
You showing your true colors.
You have no problem doing it.
You have no issue with it, man. You know.
It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Hey, the reason why the Lord is gonna prepare you for blood is because you shed the blood of the saints, man.
Right.
In our law, it says a land can't be cleansed. A land that is filled with blood can't be cleansed but by the blood of him that shed it. And America was founded upon the blood of you tribes, the Negro and Hispanic and Native American man.
Right.
That's how this land was founded, upon the blood of our people. So you gotta pay for that blood, man. With your blood, with your own blood.